about an Islamic invasion when this morning I watched Paul Washington's video, The Truth About Sweden, last night. And I went and said, you know, I remember hearing about those rapes. I never went and watched those on purpose because I don't like that. And I watched the real rapes of those women gasping and fighting and panicking and crying and finally giving up while those Arabs were raping them and the police did nothing in Stockholm. Perfect Stockholm syndrome. And it fundamentally made me sick. I got like heat flashes. I've never been so pissed that I was actually getting heat flashes going to kick somebody's ass. And it's not like I've been trying to impress women. I'm the opposite of a rapist. It fundamentally pisses me off so much to see that kind of crap and the type of elites that would bring these people in and then try to silence the women and try to say Trump's wrong. And these women are fighting for their lives, like suffocating with like 10 guys on top of them, begging and crying, being raped. And I have daughters. It fundamentally, I'm just, what the hell's going on here?
Yes, and that's why they want to silence you, because you dare speak out on that. And we have Soros and other people funding groups so that they can control the French elections now, because they can't allow what happened here in the United States as well as with Brexit. They can't allow those pillars of globalism to be dismantled worldwide.
Exactly. But let me ask you this. Why would they want to bring in a bunch of people from collapsed third world countries where women wear hoods and are sold on slave blocks and bring them in and let them rape and murder people? What the hell's going on?
I think it's even beyond order out of chaos. I mean, it's truly it's darkness or
it's a ritual.
Yes, it's trying to push forward the end times.
And the left, by even backing these Muslim refugees to come in here, along with ISIS members, they don't realize that when they're out there on the streets trying to, sing the call to prayer, the Muslim call to prayer, they don't actually realize that in their religion, women are not allowed to sing the call to prayer. Well, they would actually be beaten.
They're a one-half person.
Blasphemy for them.
And again, these are rock concerts held for the immigrants that are anti-racism deals. These women, beautiful women, go out and they literally get gang raped by these demon men. I mean, it's like, I'm going to be honest, I want to just...
Well, I don't know if that happens.
That ain't going on in Texas, and people are not going to be,
Well, they've got the rape bracelets now, so that's supposed to stop the raping. They give them the bracelets, and they wear it, and it says no.
I mean, as a man, this makes me have like a rage attack. It's not talk about triggered. What is it like for women to watch? Have you seen this stuff?
Yes. If I see those videos, I truly get panic attacks. I cry. It like melts me down. I mean, as women, we've probably had to deal with at least the slightest little bit of sexual harassment that you don't want, unwanted advances. I've dealt with much more than that. So it's like panic inducing.
Yeah, you get ringing in the ears, nauseous stomach. The best thing to do.
Well, I have daughters, and I see these women held down, flailing, begging, stop raping me, and these assholes are doing it, and they all need to be killed. But no, it's all being covered up. It's all, and then like Trump talks about it, and they go, the left all makes jokes and says, what happened in Sweden last night?
Yeah.
Colbert, I'll knock your goddamn teeth out, excuse me.
Yeah.
Well, gee, I'll be violent tomorrow. They'll just say I said that to Colbert. Yeah, go over there, Colbert, and preside over the women getting gang raped by a bunch of animals, and then tell me that you don't deserve to have your teeth knocked out, you son of a bitch, because you're the real coward covering up for it. Sorry, go ahead. We'll be right back with you ladies. All right, Roger Stone's going to be joining us here in a few minutes, co-hosting in this hour. We're going until midnight tonight because we got word from AdRoll, not AdBlade. That's another internet advertising company we work with. They're actually good folks. AdRoll was fine the last 3 years until they sent us a letter saying, sorry, you may have made $3.3 million with us last year. Now that's gross, but we had products we were selling. That helps fund our operation. You are fake news. You are banned. You are not human. You are black. You can't come eat at our store. You are gay. We will not bake you a cake. You are conservative, which I'm not. I'm a libertarian patriot. You're dehumanized. We call you political. We can't take political advertising, which they actually do. But they said we're not, the proper political pack. Me promoting water filters and the Second Amendment, and that's political? No, see, they're calling everything under campaign laws political. But with Millie Weaver and Leanne McAdoo got really upset during the break. I got upset because I saw Paul talking about Swedish rapes and how they were covering them up in the news. I thought, I never went and watched any of those. I saw people getting their Facebook suspended for even talking about it. Let me go watch them at rock concerts that are anti-racism concerts. And I watched like an 11-minute tape, and we're not going to show the actual parts here, but just her face for a second, with like 10 Muslim men from North Africa, these are mainly Moroccans, that's out of the island, raping her, and she's begging and pleading for air and screaming, stop, stop, in Swedish, and they are just raping the daylights out of her. The police and the Swedish men did nothing because they're liberal beta males, and so they've had to cancel these concerts because they became rape fest. You'll see her face come up for air here in a minute. She's begging. We're not going to show. Again, we're not showing the other parts. This is all online. And these guys taped this themselves. Look at her. She's just begging. And they got her all held down and raping her and keeping people away. This is the new liberal sacrament. This is the new system. So we have to talk about it, even though it's uncomfortable. I have daughters. It's got to be exposed. I hear about this Western rape culture that's supposedly so prolific when I know it's rare in the West compared to other countries. Islamic countries, a woman not wearing a hood unattended is rape bait. And if you speak out and file a report, you get the adultery charge and executed. And Leanne's crying about this right now, but we have to face this and deal with the torture of these women. And why would the media say Trump's lying when he was talking about the mass rapes that happened in the nights before? They, like lawyers, they went, didn't happen last night, nothing happened. But then the next night they burned part of Sweden. So and they're burning Paris, they're burning everything right now. Leanne, go ahead.
No, it really truly gives me like.
I know it's hard to watch.
I can't watch it.
Yeah, but we got to talk about it because they want us just to submit to it. So go ahead.
No, it's terrible. And that's the thing I just don't understand is how you can say you're for women and you're for equality. And then for whatever reason, almost overnight, they flip it around. And now all of a sudden it's okay to rape little kids because that's their culture. And it's okay to, we'll let you off easy because you were having a sexual emergency. And that's why you had to rape a child or rape women, you know, because you're sexually frustrated. What the hell is going on? It's complete madness. It makes no sense. And
well, Islam is so satanic in its current form that the New World Order loves it and is merged with it.
Well, you have these
the pedophile left likes Islam.
Idiot feminists.
We have Roger yet? Keep going. Oh, good. He was on Skype video. I saw it went away. No, I'm keep going, Leanne. I didn't mean to interrupt. But
it's just like you have idiot feminists like putting the hijab on. At least you had Marie Le Pen the other day refuse and walk out of the meeting because she refused to put
and she met with that imam before. They told her
that's real feminism.
Yes. And this is exactly
talk about
what
that.
women...
Talk about exactly Marie Le Pen.
Marie Le Pen, so she refused to put the headscarf on to just have a conversation with this imam, or I forget his name. Mufti. And she walked out. She said no. And the look on her face, too, was just like, no. It was like, not like, okay, well, I'm sorry. I'm going to go now. I apologize. That's not my religion.
She said, I refuse to cover myself.
She was like, whatever. I don't need this meeting with this person. Screw you. And that is true feminism, not backing down or knocking a peg out of your equality.
That's
and it's
right.
French women that are about to elect her.
We have fought hard for equality. So you don't tell me, oh, well, you know, now you need to come bow down in front of me or put the headscarf on in order to just be in my presence. She didn't tell him to go eat some bacon before she went to talk to her. Like, you know, okay, exactly. You want to be equal here.
The liberal feminists are too deluded to realize what real oppressed women looks like. And this video shows you exactly what an oppressed woman looks like. The videos of the women in these Muslim nations where they're being stoned to death and killed and murdered in the streets for no reason. Oh, you didn't have a headscarf? We're going to kill you.
You dared to walk to the store without a male escort?
Yeah, we're going to kill you. If you don't have 2 or 3 male witnesses to your rape, well, then you're going to be beheaded. You're going to be killed because we're going to accuse you of being sexual without.
And did you see Sunday? Did you see in New York thousands marching, feminist rallies saying Allah Akbar, moment of prayer, and women leading prayers? And,
but they'll never show you the pictures of the women who have been covered head to toe in acid that they've had thrown on them in these honor killings or
watching them rape that woman
because
and
they've
the police.
Been raped.
It's Stockholm syndrome. It's almost as though the liberals are so fearful. They're such betas that they're trying to, you know, almost convince these Muslims, oh, don't attack us. We love you. See, we're tolerant. We're doing the call of prayer, not knowing that actually having a woman do the call to prayer is blasphemy, and it would actually provoke them to attack
my daughters
them.
aren't wearing any of this crap, so that's just the end of it.